Hello guys, welcome to the video. So in this video, we'll solve the question for some target sum with unique quadruple. Alright, so first we will understand the question and then we will try to solve it. So the question is, we are given an array nums of n integers and you have to return an array of all the unique quadruples. Alright, so we have to return an array of all the unique quadruples, which is nums a, nums b, nums c, nums d. Alright, so the name of the array is nums and we have to return these quadruples such that a, b, c, d are less than n, alright, and greater than 0, alright. A, B, C and D are unique, alright. So these all elements should be unique elements, alright. Now the main condition is the sum of all these quadruples, the sum of all 4 quadruples should be equals to the target, alright. So this is our main condition which we have to follow to find target sum with unique quadruples, alright. And the main condition was, you have to find unique quadruples, alright. We do not have to find just quadruples, we have to find unique quadruples. Unique means all the quadruples should be distinct elements, alright. The numbers and the values should not be same or equal, alright. So we will go to the open board and we will try to understand what the question is saying. And before explaining this question, I have to tell you something, that we are continuing a series of 2 sum, 3 sum, 4 sum question, and after this we will try to solve k sum question. So if you know 2 sum and 3 sum question, then only you are eligible to see this video, alright, because these two questions are a prerequisite of this 4 sum question, alright, because I will use 2 sum function and 3 sum function in this video, in this question, alright. Because I have created a separate videos for 2 sum function and 3 sum function, so I will not make you understand what is 2 sum doing and what is 3 sum doing, alright. So you have to just focus on 4 sum function in this video, and 4 sum function is quite similar to 3 sum function, alright. So I will suggest you to first go and watch 2 sum question and watch 3 sum question, then only you should watch this question, alright. So if you know those 2 questions, then we will understand further. So now what we will see, that we are given an array and the target is 0, alright. So we have to find a unique quadruple which sum is 0, alright. So now what we will do, we will just find 4 elements whose sum are 0, alright. So let me just find 4 elements. Let's say 1, 0, minus 1 and 0. So the sum of all of these 4 is 1 plus 0 minus plus minus 1 plus 0 is 0 only, because 1 is cancelled with 1, so I'll find it 0. So a unique quadruple for this question is 1, 0, minus 1, 0, alright. So it is a unique quadruple, but it is also not a unique quadruple. Why? Because 0 is occurring 2 times and A, B, C, D should be distinct elements, so we can't create this as a unique quadruple. So this is a wrong example. Now again, let me find some good answer. So 1, minus 1, minus 2 and 2. So this is a unique quadruple, we can say, because 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus 2 is equals to 0, alright. So this is a correct answer for unique quadruple of this question, alright. So now how can we achieve this question, achieve this solution? What can we do? If we have the question as in which we have repeated elements like 0 and 0 is repeated, so what we can do, we can first sort our array, alright. So let's sort this array. So I'll write 0, 0, sorry, before 0 I have to write minus 2, minus 1, then 0, then 0, then 1 and then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So now this is our sorted array. Alright. So now what we have to do, we will place a pointer here and name it as val. And the same thing which I did in 3 sum question, same thing I will do here. I'll just put my pointer at one element and then I will send all these elements to 3 sum function. 3 sum function in which I'll pass the 3 parameters. One is array, so I'll pass this array. Another is starting index, so my starting index is from, this is I, so this is I plus 1, so I will start it from I plus 1, and third is target. So our target is 0, so I'll send target as 0. Alright, so yeah, one more thing, my new target, I have to send my new target every time. So new target is my old target when I subtract my old target with this value, which means value, I'll find my new target. Alright, so I have to create this new target and send this only as a target for threesome question. Alright, so I hope you understood this. So now what we will do, we will just place the pointer here, and I will provide this function, provide this all elements to my threesome function, and threesome function will return me 3 elements, dash dash dash, let's say. Alright, and these 3 elements are the answer for threesome. And what will I do, I will add my val inside this 3 elements. So my final answer will be val dash dash dash. This is my this will be my final answer. Alright, and this will be a unique quadruple. Alright, so this is how there will be a flow of the solution. So this is very simple because we have done the same thing in threesome question. That's why I was telling you to first watch that video and then jump to this video. So alright, I hope you understood this. So now we will jump to the solution and code this question out on Nados. So we'll code this in Java. Alright, so here we are given that we have to return list of integer. Alright, and we are provided with array, nums, and target. Alright, so firstly what we have to do, first let's create a variable of nums.length, so I don't have to write it everywhere. Now there is one more condition, that for example, if I have given only these 3 elements like 1, 2, 3, and then I've been asked to find quadruple. So can I find a quadruple for these 3 elements? No. Alright, why no? Because a quadruple consists of 4 elements and these are only 3 elements. So I cannot find a quadruple, so I will just return empty list. Alright, so I will handle this case here and I'll write if n is smaller than 4, then what we have to do, I have to return first I have to create a list also. So I'll create a list because this is all I have to pass in my return statement of array list type, new array list. Alright, and I have to pass this empty list inside it. Now after completing this condition, what I will do, simple thing, we have decided to sort the array if this condition is false. So I'll write arrays.sort nums. So this will sort my array. Alright, now if my array is sorted, then what is my next step? My next step is, if my array is sorted, so my next step is to now traverse the array. Alright, to now traverse the array starting from 0 till, now this is also interesting, I will traverse my array only till n minus 4 here. Why? Because if I select this element, then I have 3 elements further to create a quadruple. Alright, now just imagine, just in case, if I run my loop till here and if I select this element and send this 2 elements inside my threesome function. So how will threesome function work? Because there are only 2 elements, and for quadruple I need 3 elements, and at least for finding triplets I need 3 elements, but there are only 2 elements only. So I can't find triplet or I can't find quadruple also. Alright, so there is no meaning to run the loop till here. I'll run the loop till here only. So I'll write I is smaller than equals to n minus 4 and I is should be incremented every time. Alright, inside this, what I will do now, I have been asked to create the unique pairs. Unique pairs means 1, 2, 3, 4 is a unique pair, but if I write 4, 3, 2, 1, so this is wrong, because if this is a unique pair, then I can't write this because the elements are same, just the order is different. So this is not valid, only this is valid. Alright, so what we have to do to achieve this solution, I'll write a condition that if my I is firstly not equals to 0 and my ith element, if it is equal with the previous element, because I have sorted the array. Alright, so all the same and equal elements are together now. So if my ith element and I minus 1 element, that means if my ith, let me write it as I minus 1 and this is I. So if I is equal with I minus 1, then I have to skip that part or skip that element. So I will write continue here. For example, let me write here, when I will sort this array, so I will get minus 2, minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 2. Alright, so here, if I, for example, I is this and I minus 1 is this. Alright, so now what will I do? If I will check, so I will get that I minus 1 is equals to I, so I will skip this 0 and only this 0 will work. I will skip this 0, then I will jump to this one only. Alright, so I'll write continue statement. So same condition I will write here. If my I is not equals to 0 and my nums of I is equals to nums of I minus 1, so I will just write my continue statement and this is done. Alright, and if this condition is false, I'll just create my pointer at nums of I, then I will create my new target. So I'll write new target, target minus, so I'll write target minus this value will provide me new target. And now I will call my threesome function. Inside threesome function, what I have to pass? Nums, starting index and target. So I'll write nums array, starting index is I plus 1 and target is new target, and all this will get stored inside a list of integer. Alright, so I'll just copy this, or I'll just copy this, and all this will be get stored in a sub answer. So I'll explain you what's this sub answer now. Alright, so what I have to create, I have to create a list inside which there are small lists, and inside the small lists there is the quadruples. So this is the quadruple, like 2, 3, 4, 1, like 5, 6, 8, 9. So these are the examples of quadruples. Alright, so I have to create this list. Inside this list, this is my sub answer, so I have to add my sub answer inside the big list every time. So I will create a sub answer, list of sub answer. Alright, now what I have to do, I have told you about it, again I will tell you. Now I have to do this step. Whenever I will pass this, I have to add this value inside my answer of threesome. So now for this I will just create a for loop. Let me create a for each loop only of integer types, which will fetch the value of my sub answer. And what can I do now? I have to just add my value inside the existing answer, and rest answer I have to add this list inside my main vector. Alright, so I will add this list inside my main answer. So this is my main list, main result array, main result list, and I will add everything inside that. After this I will just return my result list. Alright, so I hope you understood each and every line of the code. So now I will run the code and see if any error comes. Alright, so it is successfully compiled. Now I will submit the code and see if all the test cases are passed. Alright, so all test cases are passed. So I hope you understood this video, and if you like the video, please share the video with your friends and do comment down your thoughts below, and we will meet in the next video. So till then, take care. Thank you so much.